Another late nighter on the property. Just cleaning things up. It's kind of a mess out there. Moving the water tank. Chasing rabbits. Chasing away all the pack rats. Got mice and pack rats like crazy. They literally will make a home in like 3 or 4 days. Maybe a little bit of tarp around or some wood debris, and boom, brand new pack rat house. So we're gonna definitely have to do some eradication of the rodents. Eradication, is that a word? Eradicate? Yeah. We're gonna have to eradicate the rodents. Yeah, that sounds better. Oh, a little shortcut here, a little dangerous. Anyway, heading off the property tonight, heading in the hotel. Do a little fancy camping tonight in a queen size bed, a heater, running water. I'm gonna take a long shower. Get every penny's worth of that hotel. So we'll be back out here tomorrow. Final day to close up on this particular round of drying a tiny house in. Chicken coop mansion didn't get completely assembled. Got a good start on it. Gonna have to be a project for next time. We'll bring the extra wood up and do the chicken run as well. So we'll have that not only finished, but we'll have the run put in the whole 9 yards. So shouldn't be too bad. Making good progress. Back to California now. Got some work to do. Get caught up. I'm sure my buddy's swamped down there. I've been gone for a couple weeks. So it's a slower time of the year for us, but realistically the RV industry is just really not a slow time anymore. So I'm sure he's slammed. I've just been avoiding him. So I can't look him in the eyes. But anyway, we'll get back there, do some work, and then be back here about 30 days or so, do another week or two. Working on our toy hauler too. I think the plan is to get the toy hauler up to speed, move out here with that. It can haul a lot of stuff out here. Also could be used as storage. It could be used to obviously live in, and all the amenities in it work. So it's nice to have the shower and the bathroom all in there. So it's part of why I held off on doing a shower and everything in the tiny house right now. I need a tiny house to be more like a hunter's cabin kind of a setup. A little kitchen, probably a little kitchen sink thing, just because you can't always cook outside in the weather around here and with the wind. So it'll be basically for sleeping, relaxing, getting out of the weather, and preparing food when the weather doesn't allow us to cook outside. That'll be kind of the main focus of that particular building, tiny house as we're calling it, until we build our full-size house, and then that'll become a workshop like I mentioned in the past. And the nose is running here. That'll just have my tools in it and an workstation. The floor peel is pretty solid for living in there. I'm thinking when I put my tools in there, I'm just wondering, I just put a ton of weight in there actually, so I got a few thousand pounds in there, so maybe I don't have to worry. I was thinking of my toolboxes and stuff, I may have to put another layer of plywood on that floor, but we'll see. Anyhow, this is my road, man. It's no joke. This is I've shown it before on the KRX. Going about 55 miles an hour. The Cowboy Cadillac 2009 Mega Cab Dually does not clip 55, 60 miles an hour on this road whatsoever at all. It's clipping more like 2 miles an hour right now. I think the top speed I hit on this road, well, I got a trailer behind this thing too, I probably hit maybe 15, 20 miles an hour tops on the flattest section, and that's only for maybe a football field's length of the whole. It's got to be 3 miles or so, maybe 2.5 miles, 3 miles, 3.5. I don't really pay attention. Probably 3.5, I think. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. Don't come back here and measure it. I could be very wrong. But yeah, just touching base, guys. Hopefully everyone's having a good time on all their projects. Hopefully everyone's ready for the weather. Looks like we're supposed to have snow here by Friday, which is tomorrow. So snow tonight by like 1 o'clock in the morning. It's 10 o'clock right now. I'm getting ready for bed, or this particular night pulling out of here around 10 o'clock. So usually around 10 o'clock I'm cleaning up my mess for the day. By 11 I'm usually in bed out here. In the city I'm usually in bed about 2 or 3 in the morning, so it's hard to sleep. But out here got after a hard day's work, and it's nice and cool. No sound, barely any light, just jackrabbits, my boys and I. Pretty easy to fall asleep, so 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock feels good. But anyway, guys, just give an update. Like I said, Chicken Coop Mansion's on hold. It's only 3/4 assembled. It's going to get a little weather on it. I think it can withstand that. I'm willing to risk it. The base is there. Like I said, I need to buy a little bit more. I need to buy some wood and the whatever I'm going to use, like the fencing stuff for the I can't remember what it's called. I mean, it's chicken wire, but I'm not using chicken wire. I'm going to use something a lot more heavy gauge than that I've used in the past. Kind of like some fence material, but it's just a little heavier gauge than I usually try and I use on the chicken run. In the chicken coops I built in the past, I always put the mesh on the bottom side too. That way, in case a raccoon or anything aggressive tries to climb underneath there or dig underneath there, he gets a rude awakening that he just dug a bunch of dirt for nothing because he hits more wire. So anyway, I'm going to build it pretty good to withstand the elements and also make the chickens nice and safe. So, but yeah, so this bumpy road, this dark bumpy road may not be that exciting for everyone. I don't know. I got a comment the other day that someone said I should never make another video. I love to hear myself talk too much, and that's pretty funny. I've been told that my whole life, so it doesn't really affect me that much. And part of the whole thing of YouTube is pretty much talking, and I guess it could just be strictly, video, but the whole point of my YouTube channel is to talk about our lifestyle and bring you guys along board with us. So I thought that was a funny comment. I don't know why people get on there and make negative comments. It's pretty hilarious. I don't give a shit. So I'm having a great time out here. So when at night times watching my videos and thinks, what a talker, what a yapper. Watch the entire video, give me a thumbs up, and then give me your comment. So, not really worried about pleasing everyone. So, anyway, for those of you that don't mind my yapping, I appreciate you signing in here and following along. I'm looking forward to getting out here full time, helping build our little homestead. But I'm also looking to help build a kind of a homesteading community. So I'm really into community building and bartering and just and helping people out. So like-minded people. I'm looking to live that lifestyle. I wouldn't move out to the middle of nowhere to be a hermit. That's not my thing. My boys and I, like I said, we have sports and hobbies and things we're into, and motorsports, and we want to live a homestead lifestyle to free up our free time. Obviously, I know homestead takes a lot of people. You guys gotta get ready for the winter. I get a little bit of a constructive criticism on there. People get a little crazy, but man, life's short. Don't worry about all the BS, all the little things. I mean, yeah, you got to prepare yourself, and it's not all roses and wonderful in Disneyland. But I mean, don't stress yourself out. I mean, there's people that came before us that had it so much harder. I'm driving a $60,000 truck right now, so 4x4. This ain't no horse and buggy. I mean, I'm not stressing. I mean, the most stressful thing we have is bills. We create a lot of consumerism. We create a lot of financial hardships for ourselves. So the worst thing that I'm going to have is this dually, breaks down like it did the other day, and it cost me $400 or $500. But that's just like having your oxen die, I guess, on the way to the Oregon Trail. I mean, you're probably going to buy a new oxen. I'm sure they were the equivalent to $400 or more back in the day. So, but yeah, people stress out, or people, I appreciate I want to get as much feedback as I can from you guys. I want a community. I want conversation. But people that stress out, like, you're never going to get me stressed out. Like I said, I'm chilling. I'm driving down a dirt road, 10 o'clock at night, enjoying the moonlight, talking to, random people out there that I consider, my associates, or some have already become my friends. So it's kind of cool. So opening up a whole new world with people with like-minded, experiences and like-minded desires, and we'll all enjoy it. But like I said, we're not stressing. I mean, like I said, I'm driving a nice, expensive truck, a 4x4 that's paid for. Low insurance cost, gets great gas mileage. Super low miles on it. I'm driving down this road with no traffic. I mean, yeah, I'm going 2 miles an hour over this crazy ass terrain, but it's enjoyable, man. This is way better than sitting on 91 freeway 10 o'clock at night on a random night, on traffic or something down in Southern California. So I guess long story short, I ain't stressing, man. So let's keep the comments positive. If you got questions, throw them out there. But just know if I get negative comments, you're just gonna get sarcasm back. I'm totally well versed, certified in the art of sarcasm and bullshit. So, but hope everyone's having a good time. Hope everyone's, like I said, ready for winter. I know we got it coming. I'm not going to be out here full time until after winter, so I'll be able to prepare for next winter, which would be cool. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm not scared of the snow. My boys, we've been in the snow about 5 years of our life. We lived in the mountains before we bought the property out here. We're looking to move. So we've done about 4.5, almost 5 years of mountain life. So a little higher elevation. That's about 1,000 foot higher than we're at out here. But similar snow season, being those in California. But you get periodic, weather coming through there. You get flash floods every now and then, but more or less snow or just inclement weather, a lot of wind. So we're already kind of used to that kind of stuff. So yeah, thanks for following along, guys. We'll keep you updated. I'll do a video tomorrow on our wrap up of where we got to on the tiny house, and we're going to build a few things back in the shop in preparation. I said that last time, I never got to, but I really got to this next time. I need to come out here and do a few installments of a few different things I'm trying to work on, and they need to be quicker than this, so I'm going to do as much as I can to prefab, and then like I said, hopefully get our toy hauler ready soon so I can drive that out here, even though it's going to be totally getting its ass kicked down this road. Once I get it out there, it's super cozy to be in the RV while we're getting that tiny house, built out. So I guess real quick before I wrap it up, tiny house, I mean, we're still doing insulation, we're still doing interior wall panels of some form. I may even buy some RV panels because I work in the RV industry, and those seem to be much more sensible. I can get them a little cheaper than stuff I'm buying at Lowe's and Home Depot. Like I said, insulation, wall panels. I do want to do some sort of corrugated metal kind of a bottom section of the walls, make it a little bit more cabin-like. We'll insulate the top portion. We will build out the loft across the front section first for sleeping. Put a little kind of a rail on that, and a fixed kind of a ladder, or maybe a removable ladder. And then we'll do a flooring in there. Like I said, not too fancy. I do want to turn out a shop down the road, but we will do some sort of a flooring. I'm going to stand on plywood. Probably put some sort of like the laminate wood, chunk, snap together type flooring, a little foam insert underneath there. And electrical will be very simple in there. I'm not going to do a bunch of electrical runs in there. We'll do some basic outlets, and we'll run probably some fluorescent lights off of the, on the underhang of the like shop lights. I'm not going to run cam lights and build this thing all out. I'm going to build it like it's a temporary cabin that will be a shop eventually. So anyway, stay tuned, guys. Like I said, enjoy. Thanks for coming along for the ride. I mean, we have almost 500 subscribers right now. I haven't really promoted the channel other than just a couple of friends, so everything else has been pretty organic, and I really appreciate that people want to tune in. For the people that think I talk too much, I do. I talk my butt off. That's what I do, man. I actually get paid to talk, not on YouTube, so don't get me wrong, I don't get paid anything for this. This is just strictly for documentation purposes, for fun, and hopefully we can share some ideas that help people. But I've been getting paid to talk for most of my life, guys. That's what I do. So I'm a salesman, I'm a manager, I'm a marketer, I'm all the above at different times. I'm an after-sales business manager, a race team manager, an athlete manager. I've done a bunch of different jobs, and it's called the gift to gab if you can make money doing it. So that's what I do. Anyway, guys, I'm not afraid of physical labor. I just don't do it for a living. So, right on, guys. Thanks for tuning in. That's my rant for tonight. Looking forward to getting some warm coffee when I stop by the gas station on the way back into town. Take care.